this dish, we're going to talk all about this, which is Orzo pasta. It's a pasta I think you see on the shelf, you don't really necessarily know how to use, but I think it's a great thing. This is the way that I use Orzo. It's a little bit different. We've started with this beautiful John Dory that we filleted. We've got a pan here, and we're going to make like a bouillabaisse stock to cook our Orzo. Plenty of olive oil goes in there. In goes the bones from the John Dory. So we're going to make almost like a light bouillabaisse stock that's really tomatoey, really fishy, really heavy base. We're just going to roast those bones first before we do anything else. I'm just going to prepare some vegetables, mirepoix. This is a very light, very quick stock. I think this is the perfect starter for a dinner party, or it's a lovely Saturday lunch for friends, where you want to put a bit of effort in, but you don't want to go too mad. Get a little bit of roasting on those bones, a little bit of colour. Into here is going to go a little bit of salt now, because I want that sauce to be seasoned from the beginning. In goes our vegetables, so onion and carrot. In goes the tomatoes, thyme, the garlic, all goes in there now. In goes the saffron, not too much, very expensive. I'm really after just a very quick, simple 30-minute stock in which to cook and really impact my Orzo. So this is not a fussy thing. Into those roasted bones, vegetables, tomatoes and all that stuff goes some water, if you like, absolutely no problem. This is fish stock just because we've got it in the restaurant, but you absolutely could use water, and at home I do use water. And now that wants about a 20-minute cookout. No need to be gentle with it all night, just get it cooked, get it passed off, get it in the Orzo. Okay, so that's kind of cooked as delicious, much as I want it to be. Very simply, change it into a new pan, pass away all those bones, lose all that. That deliciousness there, that took literally 20 minutes to make. And that's what I'm interested in, because that's what my Orzo is now going to go into. Just like that, those beautiful grains of Orzo pasta. In they go. Just going to stir that, and I'm going to let that simmer on a relatively low heat, just to let the pasta cook and soak up all that delicious John Dory, saffron, olive oil, vegetable flavours. Just been cooking for about 5 or 6 minutes now. Orzo generally takes about 10 minutes to cook. So it's just in that stock, quite gently, just ticking away very slowly. I'm moving it because I don't want the Orzo to sink to the bottom and stick, but what I want that Orzo to do is really suck in all that flavourful stock and give us almost, I guess, like a risotto texture. But it's nothing to do with risotto because obviously it's pasta. Just reached a point where the pasta's what you would call sort of al dente. It's got bite to it. I'm going to turn the heat off now and just let that sit. That absorption is going to continue, stand over cooking time. So we'll just leave that now, let it sit there like that. Cook that piece of John Dory very, very gently. So it's almost like a piece of baked or steamed fish that just goes with the pasta. And then that wonderful aioli. So to finish our John Dory dish, I think this is the perfect thing. It's almost like an aioli, really aerated, whipped up mayonnaise with loads of saffron, garlic, a little bit chilli, a little bit lemon juice, half olive oil, half vegetable oil. So we start with Dijon mustard. That's the stabilizer. That's what's going to emulsify everything. That's 3 large egg yolks in there. In goes a little bit of lemon juice as well. Start with half a lemon, and we'll start with a little bit of chilli as well. In here goes a reduction of water and saffron and garlic. So the garlic's slightly cooked, just that acrid bit is gone. Saffron really powerful for that colour and that beautiful flavour. So in all that goes. Don't miss the saffron because it's very expensive. Now we just make a standard emulsion. Perfect lid. What's important is that we use olive oil, but not too much, because olive oil is quite bitter inherently. So we need to use veg oil as well, just to balance out that bitterness and stabilise it. Pour the oil onto the lid, like that. Fill the lid up, and I can just sort of lift my make-to lid and just gently let that oil in. Hopefully, when we open this lid, we have a beautiful emulsion. We need to add salt to that. So there we have it, really nice, creamy, soft aioli. So there is our beautiful garlic and saffron mayonnaise. So that is my John Dory, cooked very simply and using all the bones to cook that Orzo pasta. Nice dollop of aioli, if you like, utterly delicious. Something that I just think is really purist in cookery. Just exemplifies the simplicity of food and how much give it can have if treated simply. Enjoy.